Today, I want to kick off a series of conversations that I believe could transform not just how you make money, but how you live. I'm talking about achieving prosperity through values. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Prosperity sounds good, but what do values have to do with that? Let me tell you, everything. We live in a world that chases hustle, highlights, and hype. But I've learned sometimes the hard way that real, sustainable success doesn't come from chasing more. It comes from living with more intention. And intention is born from values. Let's start with the foundation before we talk wealth, leadership, or legacy. We have to talk about who you are when no one is watching. Because prosperity built on quick wins and shortcuts is like building a mansion on sand. Eventually, it sinks. Values are your inner compass. They guide your decisions when the world is pulling you in every direction. They tell you when to say yes, when to say no, and when to walk away with your dignity, even if it costs you comfort. For me, I call these doer values. Yours might be different, but the point is this: you can't build a meaningful life until you know what matters most. The work begins within. Let's be real. Value-based living is not always the easiest road. It's tempting to cut corners. It's easy to chase the quick dollar or the fast approval. But prosperity through values isn't about shortcuts. It's about building a life that's sustainable, repeatable, and respectable. Let me ask you this. What's the point of building a business, a platform, or a brand if you lose yourself in the process? True prosperity doesn't just include your bank account. It includes your character, your relationships, your peace of mind, and your purpose. So what does it take? Let me give you 3 simple starting blocks today. The foundation before we get into the rest in our next talk. Clarity. You can't pursue what you haven't defined. What do you believe in? What are your non-negotiables? Clarity is power. Consistency. Values mean nothing if they only show up when it's convenient. Prosperity follows people who show up with integrity daily. Courage living by your values will cost you, but the return is always worth it. When you sleep well at night, knowing you stayed true to yourself. That is wealth. Closing thought. Today's just the beginning. I wanted to plant the seed. Next time, we'll dig deeper into how these values impact your financial choices, your leadership decisions, and your relationships. But for now, ask yourself this: am I living by values or by default? Because how you answer that will determine whether you build prosperity or just survive paycheck to paycheck in disguise. Thank you. And remember, prosperity isn't found in the pursuit of more. It's found in the practice of what matters most. Stay tuned. Part 2 is coming soon.